Hola amigos, bienvenidos a mi canal. Soy Kelsey and I'm not Mexican or Spanish at all, but I love speaking in Spanish, so I just started my video like that. Whatever. Anyway, I know I haven't sat down and made a YouTube video in a really long time. I recently just got a second job, so I've been hustling and grinding and trying to balance out my social life, my family life, and my two jobs all in one. So sorry I haven't shot for YouTube in a really long time. But YouTube is like my favorite hobby to do. I constantly think about it, like every second of every day I'm thinking about like a video, but I never have the time to sit down and just talk to you guys. So here I am. Shout out to Josh. I work with him. He's also vegan, super cool. He's all about personal development. He also, I said also like 5 million times right now. But he has a YouTube channel and I'll leave a link down below. You could also follow his Instagram and I'll leave it right here. Go check him out. He is the one who inspired me to do this video because he told me he loved my accents video and I was like, that's really old. I know more accents. Let's make this video. So let's do it. I don't know if you recall me struggling to do an Australian accent last time, but I feel like I've been practicing it a lot since I made that video back in 2015. So now it's 2017 and I think a lot of my inspiration comes from following Ready Jane. She's a CrossFit girl. I follow her on Snapchat and she always snaps her daughter and I talk about her all the time and I say she's my baby. But anyway, she has an Australian accent. Obviously she lives on the Gold Coast and I just listen to her talk and I try to repeat it. Like I said, it's not the best. It's not the best accent, but I definitely think I have gotten better at doing that. See, I probably sound like a New Zealander there because I know that they have a harder vowel sound. They say instead of writing with a pen, they would say writing with a pin, and instead of sitting out on the deck, they would sit out on the deck. I was Australian, a really long version of an Australian accent. Bonjour, je m'appelle Kelsey, je suis philippine et américaine. I learned how to do a French accent from the judge from Cupcake Wells. I always watch him. He eats the whole cupcake. He cuts it in half, right? And he eats practically the whole thing, and then he says, the cupcake is not that good. It's actually quite horrible. I cannot eat any more. Bro, you ate the whole cupcake. What do you mean you cannot eat any more? Anyway, computer G, I learned how to do an Indian accent that I'm not that good at. But I learned how to do an Indian accent from Slumdog Millionaire. I would just watch the scenes all over again and I'd be like, Computer G, you know, when he's sitting there with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and they're talking about locking in the answer. So I learned how to do something like that. But my favorite scene from the movie is when his brother is talking to him and he's like, Jamal, why do you want to go to Chopati? Chopati to go see Latika? Oh, it's my favorite line when they're refilling the water bottles with the super glue. Funny. And then the last accent, I guess it's a character. I did a character in my other video too though. But I learned how to do the Herbert the Pervert accent because I was just like this a super annoying teacher's pet in 7th grade. Okay, she was my favorite teacher, but I love her. Anyway, but you know, it was a Catholic school and I was like a rule follower, and so I was like, everyone just needs to shut the fuck up. And I learned that I can, with my SHs, I can make like a whistle. So I used to like whistle really loud in class and I'm surprised like no one stopped me because that was annoying as. But I would just be like, shh, 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 blow the whistle, shh, shh. Hella annoying. Anyway, yeah, but that's where that character was developed. So, hey Chris, wanna come over and lick my popsicle? I have a whole box in the freezer down in the basement. Yeah, you can just go over and bend over and I can watch you eat the popsicle. I learned just how to talk in his long southern draw, and he has this little whistle when he talks, when he walks. What a creepy character, dude. And Chris is always like, I'm sorry, sir, I'm not gonna want, or whatever, however he sounds. And then Herbert the Pervert always says under his breath something like, yeah, you walk away, you fat son of a bitch. He's so mean and creepy. Oh man, okay. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. My favorite accent to talk into currently is my Spanish accent, my Mexican accent. I made a video that, you know, I'm trying to go viral or whatever you quis call it these days. Te crece. I've been enjoying talking in this Mexican accent because I made how you make vegan tacos, and so if you want to add me on Facebook and you could totally watch this video, I'll leave a link down below to add me as a friend so we can connect to each other and you can watch this video, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was super fun to make. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what kind of videos you like. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends. That's all I gotta say. I'll see you in my next vid. Peace. And I've just been practicing it over. I've just been practicing it. I feel like I got a deep voice right now. Okay. Again, it's not the perfect. See, I sounded British there. It's not the perfect. It's not the perfect. Like I said, it's not the best. Bruh. Australian, French, Indian. And please subscribe to my channel. Please. Videos, let me know what kind of videos. Thumbnail done.